Hello, everyone. This podcast, The Roses of Mary Magdalene, is a space for remembering. Here I share stories not to teach you something new, but to awaken something ancient within you. These stories come through me as transmissions of love, truth, and divine remembrance, many inspired by the wisdom of Mary Magdalene and the Christ consciousness she carried. There's nothing you need to believe, analyze, or understand. Just simply listen and allow what resonates to meet your heart. I hope that you enjoy your rose. First, take a deep breath with me. Let the mind rest its need to understand. May these words meet you where you are and remind you of what you already know. Now, our next story is called Where the Sacred Has Always Lived. After I began to see the sacred everywhere, a quieter realization followed. The light I noticed in the world did not feel foreign. It felt familiar, as though I had known it long before I learned to name it. I wondered then, how could I recognize the divine so easily unless it was already known within me? I sat in stillness and turned my attention inward, not to search, but to listen. Beneath the movement of thoughts, beneath memory and desire, I felt something steady and luminous, not loud, not demanding, but unmistakably alive. And I understood. I was not seeing God through the world. I was seeing the world through God. The presence I touched in the trees and stone and human faces was the same presence quietly watching from within my own mind. There had never been two. The separation I once believed in was something I had learned, not something that had ever truly existed. I placed my hand over my heart and felt the same stillness I felt when I looked upon the sky. It was all one seeing. The mind, when it rests in truth, does not create God, it remembers God. And from that remembrance, the world appears gently illuminated, not because it has changed, but because I am no longer looking from a place of absence. I learned then that God is in everything I see, because God is in my mind, not as a thought, but as awareness itself. And in that knowing, I rested. Home at last in the seeing that has always been. Now, today's invitation. What if the presence you sense in the world is the same presence quietly seen through you?